Hi, I'm Rachel Chamness with SoundWavesHeal.com. This month we're talking to the Blue Avians. This is the Blue Avians Masterclass where they answer 13 questions about themselves, and they also have come forward to talk about the 6-dimensional light grid they have put around our planet to help us and how we can connect to it. So if you are already in TAG, Transformation Ascension group for Lightworkers, then you know that this is not the first time the Blue Avians have come forward. They are coming forward again now, and they have a lot of different information for us. However, when they first came forward in January 2019, we did not have this structure of 13 questions and answers. And so, since some of these beings, these Blue Avian beings, are from different factions, as they call it. Some are from their original planet, and some are just space travelers. Now, we had spoken to the space traveler types before, but not those from the planet. So I didn't realize that their planet was still around until this month. So they have a lot to tell us, and a lot to tell us about the 6-dimensional Lightworker grid that they have made around our planet. We as Lightworkers are supposed to connect to it. That's part of this month's offers, learning to connect our light to it so that we can get a huge kickback of light and connect to each other and help this ascension process as we were here to do. We are here to do. Here with us today, we have Alparabeam, who is always here because he's my guide. He came in January 2019. He gave another message during the galactic channels that I did in December 2019, and he's here again in this month because he is my personal guide and has been ever since January 2019. So his name is Alparabeam. We call him Alpar. He is the faction that is a space traveler and has not been to the planet in a long time. So what they show me is that there are several of them who travel and are now very different than ones on the planets. And there are many factions of Blue Avians. We may not be talking to all of them, but we are talking to 2 or 3, they're telling me now. Another Blue Avian is Dwydolyn. So her name sounds like Gwendolyn, but it starts with a D, Dwydolyn. And then we have Fellon, also female, and I've spoken with her before. She is one of my guides as well, but she did not come forward in 2019, I'm pretty sure. Maybe she did. And then we have Tchatchus is the 4th, and maybe there will be more. But these are the 4 I have right now, and we're going to start with our questions. And of course, we ask them to tell us anything else that they need to tell us in these questions themselves or at the end. So we're going to start with number 1. Where did you originate from, or how long has your planet been around, and is it still around? So we're going to start with Tchatchus. Hello. Yes, I am Tchatchus, and I originate from our planet. We have a very large planet. It is many light years from your Earth. But we are able to project our consciousness far, for there is no such thing as time, and space is all relative, and so it is. Okay, I guess that's it. So the planet's still around. All right, let's ask Alparabeam, because I know that he is a space traveler, so let's hear what he says. We have taken to space for hundreds of years, and we have a spaceship large enough to house many, many of our kind. There are more than one type of Blue Avian, as I am showing this medium that some of us are not blue. This is the words that she has used and not what we call ourselves. We call ourselves the Kir. And we are many type of avian looking beings, as you would call us. We have 3 different color avians on our ship with slightly different characteristics. I myself am mostly blue. There are white avians and there are orange. We all live on this ship in harmony, for we are of a very high vibrational nature, and this is our home. We dedicate our lives to helping others, and we have dedicated our lives for the past 15 years of your time to helping Earth ascend. Now, we have helped in other capacities before then, but for 15 years we have helped Earth with Ascension. Okay. Okay, so that answers questions for me. I appreciate that. They have a lot to tell us, so we're going to go through these questions pretty quickly so that they can tell us whatever it is that they need to tell us about the light grid. We're going to go to, what is daily life like on your home planet? Is it similar or different to Earth? And we'll also ask on the spaceship. So we have 2 factions here. So let's hear about that. I'm going to let Dwydolyn talk and see where she lives. I consider myself part of the faction of the travelers, as you are calling us. However, I am at this time on my planet. There are some of us who travel and then come back. That is true. You did not know that. I see that. We don't travel back to the planet of Kir, but we are able to send ourselves back in a way which is beyond your understanding at this time. No, we do not beam ourselves long distance, if that is what you are thinking, as this one is. But we do. It is complicated. Let's move on to more important things that we can share with you at this time. What is life like on our planet? Our planet has many different types of terrains like Earth. It is a massive planet in comparison to yours. It is of a very high dimension, and we live lives that are very different from yours. Some of us work in higher consciousness, helping others, such as the Earthlings. There are some of us who send our help a great distance, for distance does not matter for this type of work. Outside of third dimensional, you will see that all is one and that time and space make no difference. And so we send healing and help where needed. Many of us work in these higher realms in many ways, not just helping beings such as humans, as you call yourself, but many types of beings and situations, and even the fabric of the universe. And we all have jobs such as this, for we all work in very high dimensions, and we have been around for a very long time. And this is an evolution that you will also see in your future as Earthlings. This is Rachel. So, right, she just talks about the evolution of our species in general, not to do with evolution in general. I was just telling her that's kind of a subject here, and she was like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about from here to where you're going. So that's interesting. What they're showing me, or what Dwydolyn was showing me, is something really interesting. So she was kind of showing me layers, so I don't think so the planet's not 3D. It's got many like layers, and they can be on different, I guess they're like vibrational layers or dimensions, and they can be on different levels depending on what they're doing. And it looked very cerebral, or just really like they're, working psychically mostly, or completely. That's what it looks like to me, and it was really interesting. I did see lots of different terrains too that looked earthly, like sort of deserty or water or different things like that. So it was a lot of differences, but it was really hard for me to really see it totally. It's like it didn't really make sense to my brain, and so I'm having a hard time explaining what I saw. But that's mainly, that's the best I can explain it. So I guess this question's difficult for them to really tell us. But it looks like they work mostly in higher dimensional psychic realms, helping people. And I'm going to ask if there's any part of their life that is like a daily life on Earth. So let's ask Fellon that. I am Fellon. Yes, we have relationships, and we have great experiences on our planet. It is beautiful, and we have communities, and we have great feelings for each other. And this is similar to Earth, or how Earth will be in the 5th dimension, for there is no war or poverty or any type of money or barter system. It is unlike the oppressions of your planet. We are very happy there, and it is a beautiful life. And some of you have been there, and many of you will do so again. Okay, this is Rachel. That's cool. Okay, we're going quickly through these questions because they have a lot to tell us, and I don't want to keep you for too long. So, their home planet did go through an ascension process, but it was so long ago, they're telling me, that it's not even worth mentioning. Like, it was a millennia ago. So, okay. And it's like, it's so far removed from where they are now that they don't really have much to say about it. How do they help with ascension? They are really involved with our ascension. I'm going to let them talk. I'm going to bring through Tchatchus. Yes, this is our primary focus right now, that we are helping your planet and your bodies and your light workers, as you call them, those who have come to ascend and to help others ascend, helping you all get to ascension. And in this time, it is really the time. And so now we are here to help you connect to each other more profoundly, connecting your light to each other. This is not in a way that will take your energy or destruct you in any way. This has nothing to do with energy cords. This is different. This is more to do with telepathy at this time. We are connecting your knowledge, we're connecting your light, and we're connecting you to the grid that goes around your planet. We cannot start this grid without you. We need your permission, but we have started it, and we are ready for you to connect to it. And in this month, with your group, We will be guiding you through the process of connecting to it, which will bring you much help and light into your life and a great step up with Ascension. And of course, we are not only coming to this group, but to many groups around the world, and we will be connecting you all to each other. And we will be connecting those who have no group. Some of you in your sleep, we will be connecting you as well. We wish to be of service, we wish to help, and so we have brought this forward to help a great deal of you do it together and to help others as they learn the steps as well. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's what they're doing. They're coming to help us do this. They'll be walking us through this in TAG. They'll be helping other people as well. But if you're feeling like this is the place for you, I'd love to have you in TAG Lightworkers. I connect everyone to as many beings as we can. Every month a new being, or sometimes a repeat being. This month, this is the first time we've had a being come back, but actually they were the first to come forward when TAG changed from being a beginners group to a more advanced group. So it's pretty exciting to have them back. So, love to hear if you have heard any of this before, if the avians have come to you, please let me know in the comments. I really want to know. Okay, I really love the idea of all of us just like connecting to each other in this grid and really bringing this light forward. This is what we're called here to do. This is what we're supposed to do. We're light workers. We are supposed to be up-leveling ourselves higher than the fifth dimension so that we can walk those who are coming to the fifth dimension through. And that is our job. So I love doing all this together with you, with my TAG group. This is so amazing, and I'm really excited about this month. Okay. What form do you take or look like? Dwydolyn, I'll let Dwydolyn speak. We are all tall. I have white feathers. I have a tuft of feathers at the top and a beak. We are humanoid, we are bird-like. Yes, it is true. We are high-dimensional. Alparabeam is blue, and yes, others are orange, and some of us are purple. We are fine with being called the Blue Avians, since many know us by that name on your planet. But yes, we are the Kir. Okay, this is Rachel. Okay, what areas do you specialize in? Like, if we want help with something, what do you help with? Now, obviously the answer is Ascension, but we're going to bring them in and see if there's something else they want to tell. So this is Fellon. We can help with finding peace and calm inside yourself when you need it. You may call on us to help you find that. And yes, we help with Ascension. And of course, we are helping you, light workers, find your Ascension path so that you can light the way for others. Okay. Okay. Have any of you ever incarnated in human form on Earth? Dwydolyn's coming back for this. Most of us have not. There are very few who have. We have less connection to Earth through DNA than other groups who have come to help Earth. However, it is something that we do with many planets. It is something that we specialize in, and so we are here making connections with you. And yes, we have some connections on Earth. We also have some avians on Earth. They are not humans. They are avians disguised as humans. These are our scouts. We have them in place to observe only so that we may help. That's neat. Question, what frequency dimension are you from? They are in the 13th dimension is what they always say. So we've already gotten that answer in January 2019. So, do you have an ego? We'll let Alpar answer. No, we do not have an ego. Okay, they're kind of showing me that they are on par with angels. Okay, so we've gotten through a few questions that we may not have asked them before, but we really need to know about the grid, and we need to know what they need to tell us. So I'm just going to go through all four of them and let all four of them speak with us. We'll start with Alparabeam. Hello, and thank you for having me. Yes, we are close by in a ship, and we monitor. We have scouts on the ground, and we are monitoring mainly to keep you on the right timeline, to keep you safe, to keep you on the correct timeline, to help you with these dimensional shifts and ascension frequencies, and to help you get to ascension fully. In this month with these TAG people who are gathered in this group, we will be working on your sacral chakra to prepare it for the 6th dimensional shift. We will be helping you hold more light in your body by connecting you to the grid. We have erupted a grid around your planet. It is a light grid and it is not quite active yet. We need your help and your permission to activate it. We have done this to help you, and you will find it helps you greatly connect to each other and connect to other beings stronger, more strongly, and connect to the ascension light which is starting to filter into your planet. This will give you more energy and more light, which will help you with your shadow work as well. We hope to give you so much light that your shadow work is done faster, at a greater speed, and at some point soon left behind as you work on higher dimensional things. We will be instructing this as we go forward in TAG by attuning you to it with this being, and also in the meditation, and we urge you to do it all. This month is very important for your transformation. Okay, I just want to say that's so cool. I feel really honored that they're helping us with that. This is really neat. Okay, Dwydolyn, you're next. Those of us who are on the planet are helping in a different way. Those of us who are in my faction send a great deal of light through the cosmos to assist with the grid and with ascension, but we do it from afar. It would be similar to you sending Reiki light. We are doing it, but in much greater quantities, as we are large groups working together. And so we send the light to help you, and once it is activated, you will find great relief. It may take some time to activate. What we are going to do is activate you in the attunement and in the meditation. We will bring you to the point where it is activated so that you may all do it together. And once enough people have done this, it will be activated. So there may be a gap in you activating it in the meditation and it being activated in your time. This is Rachel. I just want to explain what she's saying. I don't think she's making sense, but I can see what she's saying. So in the meditation, we go in and it may be the future. So we are holding this grid or activating this grid with each other, with all the people that ever do the meditation in TAG and all the people that do something similar with their groups in other places on Earth. And once it is all, enough people have done it or have gone through this exercise with them, then it will be activated. And so just because you did the meditation, you won't maybe feel that it's activated right away when you wake up. It'll be a little bit later, but there are a lot of other parts of the meditation that are supposed to help us also get there. So some sacral chakra work, 6D, and things like that. Oof, my ears are ringing like crazy. I mean, like crazy. Okay, bringing in Fellon. There will be some of us who hold this energy with you, and we will hold it as long as we need to. We are strong, and our strength will be lent to you so that you may get stronger as you also hold the light. And as all of you begin to join and hold this light and activate this grid, you will see great changes, and you will feel great changes, and you will begin to leave behind symptoms of ascension which are not pleasant, and begin to feel great openings within your heart and chakras which are going to be pleasurable and very helpful in your life and your work. Okay, the energy is so strong. So yeah, that's what I see, that we're gonna get this huge light kickback from it, like like Reiki kickback. How when you do Reiki on someone else, you get a kickback. It's gonna be like that. It's wild. And it looks beautiful. Like they're saying and showing me things that are like, all these things are gonna happen that you're gonna be really surprised about. So that's exciting. Okay, all right, Tchatchus. Okay. All will be done in good time. We wish for you to find a stillness within yourself, and we will help you create this beautiful reality on your planet, and it will last for millions of years and longer. As you ascend higher, it will last longer than we can see into the future, and you will grow, and you will ascend more, and you will be free from the bondage of the fourth dimensional weight which is on your planet now. You will be free from the bonds of slavery, which you call money. You will be free from war and destruction. These energies cannot ascend, and when you help with this grid, they will begin to fall away more. And we need your help to make this grid activate. And so we thank you, and we are proud of you, and we are glad that you can help in this way as you were meant to do. That's so cool. That's so cool. Okay. All right, that's the end of this masterclass. Thank you so much for coming. Those of you who are watching this in TAG, you totally understand what we're doing here, what we're going for. We are ascending, we are working together as light workers, and it's getting more intense, and they're giving us more help each month with ascension symptoms and things like that, shadow work and all those things, which is really helpful. And all of these beings are so helpful. They help me every day. I hope they're helping you too. I'd love to hear about it in the comments and tag. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're feeling a sense of homecoming to this group. I would love to have you in my tag group, Transformation Ascension group of light workers, which is what we are. So there's also a beginner section. If all of this is way above your head, you can get there just like everyone in tag did. We all started at 0, or maybe not all of us, but we all started somewhere. And I helped many people through the beginning parts before we ever came to the high vibrational beings that I bring forth each month. So I'd love to have you. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it, and you'd get a lot of good information because I like to upload as often as I can. Thank you.